What is up, Aries? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. It is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and it's timeless. So whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, or you want to join our Reiki certification courses, they are happening in May and June. Check out my website down below in the description box. My name is Jordyn. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Let's get into it. Aries, let's do spellcasters. Let's see what's going on for you. Your Aries. Show me what's going on for Aries, please. What does Aries most need to know right now? I heard turn the tables. There's something going on with the lower body. There's something going on with the lower back or the legs. This could also be a fear of moving forward or stepping into a new way of being. Okay. High Priestess and the Sun. The Sun is oppression. The Sun in reverse to me is a feeling of being stuck. The High Priestess is, it's almost like avoiding this. Then you have the Star and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is like an energy of like, that's the turning of the tables. Like, it's time for a change. The Star is like divine timing. It's time to address these insecurities or this fear of, how am I going to create this? Like, how am I going to build this? Like, am I really able to bring these things into the tangible? Am I worth that love? Am I worth that abundance, right? Queen of Pentacles is my mini Empress energy. It's a very loving, very nurturing energy. It's the energy of a feminine energy, not female, feminine. We all have masculine and feminine energy. It's not gender within us. And it's like that whoever this is turning a blind eye to this part of themselves. Then that needs to be seen. That needs to be addressed. What else do we have? The World in reverse. Yeah, Six of Cups and the World in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So this is an old pattern. This is rooted in the past. Six of Cups is the card of the past. Some of you, this is about getting back into like your spirituality or your, whatever your higher power is, reconnecting with that. It's actually going to build that faith in self, because the feminine energy is also the energy that we manifest from, right? This is the thoughts falling back into, not that for some of you it is back into, but for others it might be an experience in a lower frequency that you really haven't had before. With the Eight of Swords, it is the self-imposed prison, right? In a place that you're not truly accustomed to. And with the World in reverse, it's time to close out this cycle, right? It is going to come to an end. It's just being challenged to get there. Let's look at, let's do Rider Waite. Let's do Rider Waite. For Aries. For Aries. Why is the High Priestess here for Aries? Why is the High Priestess here? I heard shunned. I feel like you might be rejecting this part of yourself. With the Two of Wands in reverse, you're being given an opportunity and it's almost like you're rejecting it. I feel like there is a rejection to this. Tower in reverse, yeah, and the Four of Wands. Okay. Two of Wands and the Four of Wands means that there's another Two of Wands energy in reverse, right? So validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. And with the Tower there, it's the need to allow this energy to fall away. Allow this to go. This is it's very constricting. Like, it feels like something is literally wrapping around my right side of my body, which is the masculine side. And it's stopping you from like moving forward. I don't like this energy. It's not a fun energy to sit in. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a new opportunity for you, and it's right here. And that's why when we step into that frequency of I am my own creator and I can do this, and the first few days and weeks of speaking to yourself in that way, it may feel like, oh, I'm telling myself lies. What's really happening is that you're reprogramming the way that you think. And by writing it, by speaking it, and by hearing it, if you listen to affirmations, you're flooding your brain with a new way of perceiving its reality. You're flooding it with a different way of thinking, right? A new perspective. Because initially when we first wake during the day, we start thinking about our fears, our insecurities, our worries, our unpaid bills, or what we have to do, our schedule, and how overwhelming things are, instead of thinking. So when we fall into that frequency of having gratitude for what our day is packed with, and we start reprogramming the brain, we start shifting into a place of attracting more positivity, right? Attracting the opportunities that are already here for us. Let's look at the sun. This is oppression. It could also be depression. 8 of Wands. Woo! So this hits you like a freight train. And the 5 of Wands, between the 8 and the 5. This is an energy of needing to be determined to move forward, to shift out of this, right? And between the 5 and the 8 is the 3 of Wands. It means that the opportunity is already here. So you have the 3, the 2, and the 4. The 2, the 3, and the 4. Let's look at the star. This is the card of long time coming. It's also hopes and dreams. It is in divine time as well. I heard secrecy. This is what you're not seeing. Death in reverse, 7 of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah. You're working through distorted masculine energy. The way that you act in the world, the way that you take action on things like my way or the highway, or wanting to control situations to make you feel more safe, or to sit in situations that are very familiar or that you're very attached to, is self-sabotaging, and it's keeping you in an old way of being. And that's what has to end. That's what has to change, right? And it's time to go through that change right now with the star there. It's happening exactly when it needs to happen. Okay? Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. But it's going to help you upgrade into healthy masculine energy, healthy Emperor energy, and healthy Empress energy. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? 7 of Pentacles. This feels like a fear of taking steps forward right now. And the 6 of Swords, yep, that's exactly what it is. It's kind of like, well, if I invest in this, is it really going to move me into this place of peace? Is it really going to move me? It's self-doubt. Is it really going to move me where I want to move to? Or is it going to create more struggle, more difficulty? You are going to get to peace. It's just going to take some time. Because the 7 of Pentacles is the card of planting seeds. Seeds don't grow overnight, people. You got to plant them, and you got to be patient. You got to be patient and have faith. Continuously have faith, right? It's the release of expectation of your own timetable. 6 of Cups, you have Judgment. Some of you, yeah, Judgment and the Devil. Judgment and the Devil. Okay, so there's an attachment to the past or an old way of being here. And with Judgment, it's the choice. It's the choice to make the pivot. It's also the choice to learn from the past. Because the 6 of Cups is also the card of like a dynamic that has an age difference. So to me as a reader, it also comes off as learning from the past, or learning from a higher order being, right? A higher perspective, like the elder, the ancestor to you now, right? So your higher power to you now, or someone who's passed to you now, or an elder in your family to you now. It's the parent to the child card. Yes, it could be a soulmate card, but I don't feel it has to do with anything romantic. I feel that this actually has to do a lot with you, this particular read. And with the 6 of Cups and Judgment, there is the need for the recognition that there is a very binding energy to the past, to that old way of being. And with the Knight of Pentacles, there's the need to take action on building something that is more stable so you can end that cycle and evolve into the Empress energy along with the Emperor energy. You're going through a massive upgrade. You're shifting into divine masculine and divine feminine as an individual. And that means that you are going to work through a lot of old ways of being that are no longer serving you, and releasing relationships and contracts that are no longer serving you. Let's look at the worlds, because these are the things that you're going to have to let go of. Okay. I'll take the 6 of Pentacles, but I'm going to put this whole stuff back. Let's see what all this is. So we have the 6 of Wands and the Lovers, the Hangman, Strength in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. Woo! Interesting. There's an attachment. Okay. The lovers are actually two people who are in separation. They're not two people that are together, but the lovers also indicates choices. So the lovers is similar to judgment, because judgment is choices, it's decisions, right? And so the decisions you've made, yes, they've worked in your favor thus far, but it's time to take a pause. It's time to take a time out, because those kinds of decisions are now rooted in attachment, right? They become habitual. And if we keep making the same choices over and over and over, we're going to get the same result. And there's this investment of energy waiting for that energy to come back, but we're making the same choices, because strength in reverse tells me that somebody's working from their ego, because strength is also the card of taming the ego inside of us, like taming the fear, the anxiety, or the attachment to a way of being. And so there's a need to take a pause and to think, like, is there a different way to go about this, right? To make a different choice, because that different choice is actually going to lead you to victory. Yeah, because with the Knight of Swords, it's kind of like the impulsive, habitual response. It's not a thought through, I know what I'm doing. It's just kind of like, I'm going to make this choice and I'm going to go with it because it's what I've always done. And you're going backwards. You're going towards the past. It's what's known. Just because it's known doesn't mean that it's right for that moment. So let's look at the Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so now it's time to reflect. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is my self-reflector card. And then we have, oh, snap. Ace of Wands, because you have the new beginning coming in, the Star in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. But your feminine energy, right, is still very stuck in the head, right? It needs the freedom. You need to allow yourself to experience joy, to experience happiness, to not be stuck in the overthinking, the overanalytical. Allow yourself to surrender to this star energy, the divine energy of your higher power, and connect with your heart space, the higher heart, right? When you connect with the higher heart, with whatever your higher power is, and this energy of I am one, you are one, we are one, right? Of gratitude, of like, thank you for today. And thank you for the opportunity to have a new day, to have a day that I can choose to act and react and speak and behave in a different way. And by starting today, I'm creating a domino effect in which tomorrow I can behave like today. I can create a new personality for myself because I control my thoughts and I control my emotions, right? I control whether or not I achieve my happiness, right? But staying in the Eight of Swords, the self-imposed prison, perpetuates the old cycle of attachment, right? Being attached to the old way of being. You're being challenged right now to step towards the things that actually make you happy, that light your heart up, right? Instead of staying attached to the old ways you used to move through things. Because you have an opportunity right now for a brand new beginning, which is very exciting. This feels a lot like it has to do with how you show up in your life for you. It doesn't feel like it has to do with just finances or just romance. It feels like how it has to do with you as an individual in general, which is not a reading I get often for YouTube at least. But yeah, if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, or you want to join our Reiki course certifications for May and June, check out my website down below in the description box. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I love you. And let me know in the comments what's going on in your life, right? But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.